Hey guys, it's RJ the designer, and I'm here talking about my favorite topic, personal branding, and why it's so important for your business in 2021. Let's get into it. Get into this topic right away. What's more important as I build my business brand or my personal brand? You have both, but there's only one that I feel is the most important, and that's your personal brand. Do you know what the scary thing about personal branding is that you already have one. Honestly, if you have a business or not, you already have a personal brand. You've been building it ever since you were born, ever since you started developing personality traits, likes, dislikes, everything. You gotta think about your personal brand as what people say about you when you leave the room. I want you to think about this. Who is that one person that you cannot stand on Facebook? You literally have to block them because they would not stop talking about their political stance and how they felt about this and how much they didn't like that, and you couldn't do it anymore. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That is a personal brand. What are you putting out there on social media? What are you putting out there in your everyday life, in real life, when you're just walking around? Are you on Instagram posting jokes? Are you the motivational quoter? Like, what are you known for? That's why in 2021, we need to be hyper focused and we need to be hyper in tune about what our personal brand is. If you want to grow an audience online, you need to be extremely intentional about your personal branding, your personal message. Who are you attracting? Because honestly, what you project out into this world is what is going to come back to you. Are you going to be informative? Are you going to teach through doing? Maybe doing some tutorials? Maybe doing some exercise videos? Maybe you want to lean in on humor and you want to just make it a lighthearted approach. Maybe you want people to really feel your personality. You really have to think about this. The number one mistake I see people fall into is that they switch up their branding direction just so quickly. You can't be the comedian and then be the sage, but then the next time you're just Mr. Motivation. What are you known for? Once you get your audience, people are going to expect a certain type of content from you. That's why when you're first building or figuring out how to present yourself in your personal brand, you need to really dive deep into what your messaging is going to be. How do you want your customer to feel when they land on any one of your touch points? Is it your Instagram? Is it your YouTube channel? What is the feeling you want to convey? A good rule of thumb is to just write out your core values. Put them down on a piece of paper. What are the things that you love? What are the things that you stand for? What are the things that you are against? The trick to personal branding is to get the thousands to millions of people to feel like they know you without really knowing you. You want them to feel like they're your friend just by you living your everyday life or just by you putting out your content. You want the people who view you to feel like they are attached to you, that they are in your tribe, that they can resonate with you. I have a personal example of this. This is how I was able to grow my Instagram page just by really leaning into my personal brand and not so much my business brand. To be honest, guys, I used to hide behind my logo. Onto RJ the Designer Instagram page, you would never know who he was. It was literally just a portfolio page. I took my logo off my avatar and I put a professional image of myself. When I got behind the camera and let it roll and I started to talk about my personal experience, gave some of my tips and tricks and advice that I learned throughout my entire years of working as a designer, oh my gosh, the floodgates have started to open up. And I feel like the same thing can happen to you. Just let people in behind the curtain just a little bit and be true to who you are. The beautiful thing about that is there's only one you. There's only one you. What is the one thing that you could do better than anybody else? We all have it. If you don't feel like you have it, I can help you do it. Here's your homework for today. I want you to write it in the comments section. It's gonna be your power branding statement. It's a statement that you're gonna live by and your customers are gonna know exactly what you stand for and what your personal brand is. And it's very simple. It's I help X, X being your target audience, accomplish Y, Y being, like I said, their goal, through Z. Z is going to be your unique offer, product, or service. As a group, we can work together and we can fine-tune that. Lastly, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be posting a lot more stuff to help your business, your consultancy, and your coaching business and program be able to soar through the roof in 2021. So with that being said, keep winning, and I'll see you in the next video.